Hey guys, I just finished doing a video on how I make my deer sausage, and in the process of, well, let me back up. About a week ago, my laptop took a crap on me, so it's crashed, trashed. I lost every damn thing on there. So I had to borrow somebody else's laptop to try to edit and post the video. So in the process of doing that, I lost all my damn footage. So I don't know what happened. I hate damn technology. Technology and old people don't go together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the steps that I do to make my deer sausage. Maybe this will help somebody, or maybe encourage somebody that's never done it before to give it a try, because I'm telling you, there's nothing like it. It's a lot of work. You know, it's a lot easier to send your deer meat to a processor and let them do it. And if you do, that's fine. If that's what you like to do, then more power to you. I haven't sent a deer to be processed since I was 20 years old. My grandpa showed me how to do all this stuff, and I've been doing it myself ever since. Now, on the sausage making video, or the sausage making, I have experimented and done this and that until I got it the way that I like it. So this is how I do mine. When I have the deer hanging up, I go ahead and I cut all the meat off the bone. I'll put it in a ice chest and keep it on ice for about 3 days to let all that blood drain out of the meat. Then I'll bring the meat inside. I'll take all the silver skin off I can. Take all the tendon ends and fat off, especially on guys that process your own deer meats. That the front shoulders are just full of a lot of tendons and stuff. So after that, I'll cut it up into strips that'll fit into my. I have a LEM grinder. So it's just a small grinder. I will go ahead and I will grind that up, the deer meat up, using a coarse plate. I don't remember the diameter size, so I apologize for that, but I'll take my pork fat that I use in making my deer sausage, and I'll put that in the freezer until it firms up. I don't let it freeze, I just let it firm up. It's a lot easier to work with. It grinds a whole lot better when it's firm like that. And it doesn't stop your plate up as much. So what I do is I'll take in the tray on the grinder, I will take Pam and I will spray that tray, because the pork fat tends to want to stick to that tray, especially if it's warm and it's not real cold. So spray that with Pam. I will then go ahead and I will grind my pork fat up using the same coarse plate, the same one I used my deer meat with. I will then take the meat and the pork fat and I will weigh it out. What I use is 5 pounds of deer meat to 4 pounds of pork fat. Now most people Most people like their sausage a little leaner than that, but I don't. That's what I like. So 5 pounds of deer meat, 4 pounds of pork fat. That's the ratio that I use. Now after I grind both of those, I will take them in a big pan. I'll mix them up. And then after I do that, I'll run them through the grinder again using the same coarse plate. Now after I do that, I will apply my seasoning, which is this right here. It's Legs sausage seasoning. I love this stuff. I've used this all my life. To me, this is what sausage is supposed to taste like, is when you use this seasoning right here. I'm not down in anybody else's sausage seasoning. I've never used anybody else's sausage seasoning. This is just what I use. It's what I love. I love the way it tastes. I will apply my seasoning. Now this big bag here is for 25 pounds of meat. I don't do that much at one time. I usually do either 5 or 10 pounds because I only have a certain size pan that I put everything in. So I'll apply my seasoning, mix it all up real good with my hands, and then I'll run it back through the grinder using the coarse plate. Then I'll take and I'll make a patty, and I'll come over here to the stove and I'll fry one patty up to see if I've got enough seasoning in it. If I do, I'll go ahead and I'll change the plates to the fine plate with the smaller diameter holes in it. Now I don't make sausage links. All I do is I'll grind it all up and I'll put them in food saver bags and put them in the freezer, just like you would ground meat. And whenever I get ready for some sausage, I'll thaw it out, and then I'll take them and I'll just make little sausage patties and I'll fry them that way. So I'll go ahead and I will run it through with the fine plate, and that's all I do. Then I'll take them, I'll put them, like I say, put them in the food saver bags and put them in the freezer. Used to, I would be intimidated doing this, but I mean, once you try it, I'm telling you, you'll do it yourself from then on. You know, some people have to take theirs to a processor because they don't have the time to do all that, which is fine. I understand it. I have the time. I've put in a lot of hours doing this stuff, so I can pretty much gauge just, especially when I apply my seasoning, I can put that seasoning on there and I'll know, okay, that's about the right amount. So anyway, guys, that's how I make my deer sausages. If for some miracle the footage happens to show back up, I'll try to do another video and show you the footage and of how I do it. So anyway, guys, that's my recipe. That's how I make my deer sausage, and I encourage you to try it. Just try it one time. Just try it one time. I promise you, you cannot buy a sausage that tastes this good in a store. You may be able to get some that tastes this good from a local processor. You know, that everybody likes different things. So, I mean, what I like, you may not like. So, but it's really rewarding, and that's the whole point of me hunting. That's why I go hunting. For one thing, to get out of the house and get in the woods. I love spending time in the woods anyway. We're going out there hunting, harvesting my own deer, processing it myself, making my own deer sausage, making my own roast or steaks. I mean, that's what I love. That's the kind of stuff I live for. So don't let it intimidate you. Just give it a try. You know, try it once. If it doesn't work out, don't give up. Try to figure out what you did wrong and try it again. I promise you, once you have done it and you do it in a way that you like, you'll do it from then on. So anyway, guys, I'm sorry you have to sit here and look at all this ugly. Maybe you can just listen to the video instead of looking at it. But if my footage happens to reappear, I'll try to post it. But anyway, appreciate you watching, guys.